Alrighty, so next thing for tonight, we got college football week 2 predictions. If you watched our game day episode from last week, Adam, Keith, and I laid out 12 games and decided on who was going to win those. So we're going to start like an official scale and keep track of who's staying correct in their predictions. Yeah, like an overall ranking. So
top dog and all that.
Same thing with like our movie reviews. I'll start on one end, one way, and work it back the other way. So. First game of the week is Friday night, 7:00. Kansas at number 17, Coastal Carolina.
Coastal
all day.
Yeah, Coastal all day.
I mean, good job to Kansas for winning their first game in 8 years.
Yeah.
So, Coastal's going to run away with that one.
I had to show a little love to some of the in-state schools. While Coastal's got a decent game on, Clemson playing South Carolina State. We all know it's going to be Clemson.
South Carolina.
So, what?
South Carolina State's going to destroy them, man. What are you talking about?
So. Just to keep somebody happy, we have South Carolina at ECU.
I think South Carolina wins. I mean, I don't think East Carolina's going to win by 1. So I think South Carolina goes like 40 to 22, 21, something like that.
Well, you think Carolina wins by double digits?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
We saw look, East Carolina was absolute shit last week.
People seem to forget that East Carolina has predicted one of the worst defenses in the nation.
Yeah. They played a lot better against App State last week in Charlotte than anyone ever predicted.
Like 400 yards of passing offense.
Yeah, well
they almost gave it 500.
Yeah.
It was 480 or something like that.
Yeah.
So Chris, who you got?
I'll take South Carolina.
I'm going South Carolina.
Yeah, we're all going South Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, South Carolina's going to come out with that one big.
Starting on your end, number 13 Florida visiting South Florida.
Give me Florida.
South Florida loses.
Okay.
Florida takes the win on this one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to take Florida as well.
Yeah, I'm going Florida.
Okay. Starting back on your end, Middle Tennessee State visiting now number 19 Virginia Tech, the team that just upset number 10 North Carolina last week.
Jumped 19 after that?
They jumped. Yep, they jumped up into number 19 in the rankings. So
let's go Hokies.
I'm gonna go Hokies too. I watched
Virginia Tech, by the way.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Last week we had a little bit of issues.
Yeah, so. Virginia Tech. We're going Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech.
Yeah, Virginia Tech. ETSU is good in our conference as far as like the Citadel, Wofford, and all that.
Middle Tennessee State.
Middle Tennessee, not East Tennessee. My fault.
Yeah. Middle Tennessee State.
Never mind then.
Yeah, Middle Tennessee State.
Still Virginia Tech.
Still Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
But I definitely thought you said East Tennessee.
People, for some reason, think this is going to be a shocker. Like, this is going to be one of the close watching games of the week. It's number 5. No, wait. Yeah, number 5, Texas A&M at Colorado. Not sure why, but people just have this vibe that they think Texas A&M
on this one.
It right now is 17, so it doesn't make any sense to me why this would be an upset. But
so people are thinking Colorado could come in at home and
they're in Boulder, right?
They're in Boulder. Yep.
What's the elevation up there?
It's whatever. I mean, it's just short of Denver.
So just short of Mile High.
Yeah.
Still, you gotta go A&M.
That could screw with some flat Texas boys.
I think the reason people think this is how bad Texas A&M's starting quarterback looked last week, and so that's been always the big question about Texas A&M, and even why they're still ranked number 5 is, what is your quarterback like? Who's going to be your quarterback, and can they be? I mean, a quality quarterback, basically. So,
I'm going A&M.
I'm gonna go with A&M. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna trust the public vote on this one. I'm gonna go with Texas A&M as well.
Yeah, I gotta go A&M.
Yeah. Especially being a double-digit favorite on the road.
Yeah.
I mean, that's hard. Yeah. That's hard.
They're like 8 or 9, but not 17.
Yeah, like if they win, I'll suck it up and say I was wrong.
Yeah.
Like, there's no question about that. We're looking at the Maction champ from last year, I think, Buffalo at Nebraska.
Let's go with the MAC. Let's go Buffalo.
I'm going to say Buffalo too. Buffalo's a really good team. They came out and dropped like 50-something on somebody last week. They got a lot of returners from last season. Nebraska didn't look that great in their opener versus Illinois. So
go ahead, Alex.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Buffalo on this one.
I like it.
Well, I'll take in the Maction then.
Yeah, you're taking Buffalo too?
All right. Like I said,
They're in Nebraska?
They're in Nebraska.
But Nebraska looked terrible against Illinois last week when we were watching that game.
Yeah.
I did not like so, and especially the points that Buffalo can put up. I think they're I think they're going to give up a lot of points, but I think their offense can also outscore Nebraska.
Just run down the field.
Wow,
Yeah.
clean slate of Buffaloes. I like that. So,
Upset of the week right there.
All right. You got some Power Fives. An old rivalry renewed. Number 15 Texas going to Arkansas.
Ooh. I like the way Arkansas looked too, though. I thought they played physical. I'm going to take Arkansas.
How's that make you feel?
You'll find out in a second.
That's a good matchup. I think that's going to be a good game.
That's an old deep rivalry too.
I think that's going to be more of a game to watch than Colorado A&M.
We'll find out. I don't know why people jumping all over the Colorado upset train, but we'll find out.
Texas pulls it out somehow.
It's at Arkansas?
It's at Arkansas.
Yeah, give me Arkansas.
All right. I'm going to go Texas, and they looked really good against a more quality opponent in Louisiana Lafayette last week. There's a reason their Raging Cajuns were in the top 25. I mean, they brought a lot back from a season where they were really good, and Texas looked really good defensively. They looked okay offensively, and I mean, Arkansas, they got to prove it to me to get back to the Ryan Mallett days when they were, slinging it around and being in the top 15.
There's a blast from the past.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with the Texas Longhorns.
Give me the Longhorns.
Yeah.
Was it Darren McFadden that was also there?
Darren McFadden, Hayden Hillis. Who was the other one that went to Felix Jones that went to Dallas? Yeah. When they had all three of those running backs. All right, another sneaky one that people are calling an upset or at least putting an eye on. App State at number 22, Miami, the one in Florida.
You're the Mountaineers.
Yeah, you like App State?
I like App State, yeah. Especially seeing how Miami – it was Alabama, we know, but they didn't look good at all. And I don't think De'Aaron King is that great, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Oh, God. I'm going to go with App State, too. I mean,
App State's got a team, man.
That's not a joke. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like Chase Bryce. Like y'all were talking about Chase Bryce throwing for 500 yards on East Carolina. I mean, that's the same.
Legit.
That's the same kid that came in and stepped in for Trevor Lawrence when he broke his neck, and nobody talked about it for 2 weeks. And then
against BC or whatever it was a couple years ago.
Yeah, Syracuse.
Yeah, it was Syracuse. You're right.
Yeah, but
let him down the field for that game-winning drive.
The game-winning drive.
As a true freshman, and now Chase Bryce, a veteran, went to Duke. Looked really bad, but he looked good with App State last week.
I'm going to go with Miami on this one. I think Miami's going to come out. They're going to have a point to prove, try to salvage the reputation, and they're just going to fight hard and be the bigger dog in the fight. I'm going to go with Miami, yeah.
So I'm going Miami, but I agree. I think this is going to be a lot closer than people think.
Yeah, it's got an 8-point line.
See,
it's going to be a good game.
I think App State keeps it within 3.
Yeah.
But I think Miami wins. Like Alex was saying, I think they need to come out and prove that they're going to be a powerhouse on their side of the because they're not on the same side as Clemson in the ACC, correct? They're on the opposite.
No, they're on the opposite side.
With North Carolina losing and them losing, now it's them two battling it out, I think.
Yeah, for that side of the ACC.
That side, Yeah. So I think they got to come out and prove something, get a good win here. But the confidence Derek King had
to put his balls on the table and say they were going to beat Alabama.
Yeah. I mean, I like
be like the U's back, baby.
I mean, I like the confidence, but boy, that's not the dog you want.
The U from the 2000s or from the 2010s is back.
Yeah, the U from the 2010s.
That's not the dog you want.
Not the Ed Reed U, but the U from the 2010s.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So that was Miami, App State. Next one, which is, I mean, it's not going to be that great of a game, but it's two possibly even matched opponents now. Washington at Michigan in the Big House.
Give me Big Blue.
Or big, yeah.
Well, it's the Big House, but I'm going Big Blue. Even though they did lose their number one threat for the season.
You're going Michigan.
Yes.
Okay.
Michigan. Sorry.
Yes.
Stash. Michigan.
Yeah. All right.
Didn't Washington just lose to somebody?
Yes.
Montana.
So
the Grizzlies.
I wanted to talk about it. Like who was the biggest disappointment, and then who kind of surprised you in week one. Washington has to be the
The worst.
biggest disappointment in all of college football last week, and it wasn't really even close. Being a top 25 team,
And you lost
losing to an FCS team in Montana at home.
Yeah, that's
By a
pretty bad.
touchdown.
Yeah,
I
What
said,
by a
even-
touchdown.
What even 3 points or a point? It was a touchdown.
Yeah.
it's like 14-7, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They only scored one touchdown.
At least they
against
scored a
them.
touchdown, though. I mean, there are some teams in the top 5 that didn't score a touchdown.
Yeah, there are.
Offensively, too.
Yeah.
Yes, but
So-
they still got the
Now
touchdown.
one game, no offensive touchdown was scored.
Yeah. So I'm going to go Michigan too. Michigan's losing their mind over their new quarterback and how he played against Western Michigan. So,
McNamara.
I would probably push the chill out button after beating Western Michigan, but you definitely did look better than Washington, who's going on the road. So I'm going to take Michigan.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Michigan on this one. Washington's got a lot to prove, and that we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Michigan.
Yeah. Clean sweep there. All right. Another intriguing game. You got top 21 Utah going to BYU.
Give me the Utes. Give me Utah.
Okay.
I want Utah. I like
Give
them.
me the BYU Cougars, man.
I like it. I like
Give me
it.
BYU.
Yeah, 7-point line there, but BYU's at home, and they didn't look bad week 1 without Zach Wilson. So, I could definitely see it.
I think Utah is going to make a run there in the Pac-12.
Okay, behind old Charlie Brewer.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
think they're going to do it though.
I
like Utah when we were doing our draft and everything.
Yeah,
Utah was a team I was.
you really kind of circled.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, I wouldn't mind having them and like Arizona State. I
Yeah.
thought were going to be,
2 Pac-12 teams that you like.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Especially with them being Pac-12, I was like, all right, those are teams I'd be safe with because they're like 8-win projected teams or something like that this year.
Yeah.
8-9 wins.
Yeah. I hear you. I'll trust in Charlie Brewer to win at BYU. I'm not trusting in him to win the Pac-12 or anything, but I think Charlie Brewer is enough of a game manager that they'll pull out a close one in BYU. I'm not even sure that they're going to win by the touchdown, to be honest, but I got to take Utah.
Give me the Mormons.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
2-2 split.
I want the Cougars.
That's
Go with the-
BYU for everybody out
Yeah,
there.
It's BYU.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right. You got to do it. I'm sorry.
I know.
So, all right. So BYU, Utah, BYU, and Utah. Nice. All right. So finally, the two kind of actual real
Actual
games that are
games.
going to make you think through some things here. You have number 12 Oregon going to Ohio State. That's a noon game, by the way. I don't know why they would put that at
Yikes.
noon, but
Ohio State.
Well, it's because Oregon almost got beat, and then Ohio State got smoked last weekend. Didn't they?
no. They beat Minnesota by 2 touchdowns
Okay.
late.
Late. Yeah,
late
Yeah.
2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
scores.
Okay.
They were struggling there.
However, Oregon did lose the projected number 1 pick in the draft. Is he still ruled out for this week? Because he left the game last week and came back in a boot. The defensive end, number 5.
I did not know that.
He
But
left the game last week.
that wasn't going to go into my prediction anyways. But
Ohio State, though.
I'm going Oregon.
okay, Ohio State, Oregon. I'm going to go Ohio State.
Buckeyes, Ohio State.
Yeah. I mean, when you barely beat Fresno State week 1 at home, that's some scary stuff. I mean, Minnesota had a really nice atmosphere. It was a road game, conference game, a lot of stuff on the line for Ohio State, and they pulled it out. But
saying Minnesota ain't a slump of a team.
no, it's certainly
No, not
Certainly
now.
I love PJ Fleck, man. Row the boat for those Gophers out there. All right, game of the week. Where game day's at? CBS game of the week. It's at like 3:30 or 4:30, I think. Number 10 Iowa going to number 9 Iowa State. Yeah. I love that they're not. I love that they're not in the same conference, and then you have to kind of play this game early because this is a big game early in the
Yeah.
season.
Keith, what you thinking?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, I picked Indiana to beat Iowa last week, and Iowa proved something in that game.
Yeah.
This is hard.
I know. I love these game day games.
It's 4.5.
It's
So this
down.
is
Now,
almost
it's down now to 3.5.
So this is almost a
now?
pick 'em.
Yep.
Yeah, this is almost damn even odds here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait till we get in the NFL ones. Y'all are really going to love those lines.
Give me State.
I'm going to take Iowa. I like the way the Hawkeyes came out and beat Indiana last week.
I'm going to go to Iowa State because it's at Iowa State.
I understand that. I just, the way Iowa State played against Northern Iowa and only beating them by a touchdown last week at home, I think Iowa's on a kill mode right now, and I like them to beat Iowa State at home.
I think Iowa's got a lot of momentum behind them. It's the highest ranked they've been in a long time. Great program they got. The power of the Children's Hospital is going to lead them to whooping that Iowa State ass.
I like it.
Yeah. Yep.
Power of the fourth quarter wave.
Well, they're on the road at Iowa State.
Yeah,
I know. I'm just saying
the end of the third.
The fact that they're not there.
They're going to feel it from the hospital.
Yeah.
They're
going to
wave
to the hospital from Iowa State Stadium like you've seen this ass whooping.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
I like it.
Oh, I'm leaning towards Iowa.
Wow. I did not I thought I was going to be the only one that picked
Also,
Iowa
has the uniform of champions, and they're going to play like champions.
Okay.
Okay.
Get away from that black and gold nonsense.
That's the real reason Iowa has the Steelers uniform, was that they wanted to feel like champions in the 70s.
Yeah, all right.
So, I don't know. I think that's going to be a really good game. Iowa State's strong, but Iowa always seems to show up with big bodies. And, I like their line and their front seven on the defense.
Yep.
And I think that's what's going to help them win the game is a defensive stop or two on Iowa State, have a turnover, and it's Iowa from there on out.
Could be a big pick for you, taking Iowa State. Yeah, if they pull out the win, you definitely got an advantage over the rest of the group. So